Hello everybody, welcome back to the training of the Modicon M221. In this video we're going to see how we can make the connection between the PLC and the remote graphic display. So let's go to the presentation. In order to define the communication on the software is very simple. Okay, we just go to the display, and if we don't know where to configure, the software tells us, okay, you just need to go over here. Click over there and it just go to the configuration tab in order to modify the protocol that you have to connect to the remote display. And then the configuration of the serial line are already defined. The next step on the hardware itself is to connect via Modbus. So you can use the Modbus cable to connect using these four cables, okay, for the Modbus itself, the power, and the 0 volts of the common, okay. The 5 volts, the power supply that comes from the PLC to the remote graphic display. Then when you are trying to log in and download the application, on the graphic display you can see this image that you are transferring the program from the PLC to the remote graphic display. Then internally on the PLC we have these two parameters that allowed us to identify if we have a problem on the communication with the specific device, with this remote graphic display. So this is when the communication is okay. Okay, this value is 3 and this one is 0. Then this is what happens, sorry for the image, but it's the one that I got. This is the behavior when you have no communication, okay? And this one, when it's okay, by default, you have this view. Now, if we have, this one is really important. If we have a problem, we have this kind of problem, okay? It could be that in the past I have already explained that you can have the post configuration. Okay, so if you have the post configuration on the device, probably the serial lines, the serial line one that you have different configuration than the ones that the graphic display needs. Then that can cause a problem. That's why it's important, if you don't have the communication, it could be the cables or it could be the post configuration that is causing the problems here. That's why it's important to go to the commissioning, memory management, and erase the post configuration in case we have one of those. Let's continue with the presentation. Now, let's try to connect the M221 and read these parameters, okay? So, let's go back to here. This is the PLC, but you can have over here, there is communication, there is physical connection, but the application inside doesn't have nothing for the doesn't have anything for the remote display. So let me open the application. So this is the application that I have. Okay, I'm just going to connect to the PLC just so you can see the behavior in there. PC download. Okay, nothing happened over there. The HMI is not configured on the PLC. Okay, we are connected. Okay, as you can see, there is no response on the display. So what we're going to do is to configure that in our system. But first, let me just connect again and check with you this. If we go to the controller info, we can see that we have some post-configuration files. So if this doesn't match the one that I need for the controller, we're going to have a problem. So we can go to memories management, erasing controller, and here we just delete the post configuration. Erasing controller. Okay, succeed. I'm going to disconnect from the controller. Okay, I'm going to power off and power on again. Okay, it's done. Connect again. Wait a few seconds for this to finish. Okay, let's log in again over here. controller info, and you can see here there is no post configuration. So now let's disconnect. Now we can go over here and, we can go directly to the serial line. Here we must configure this. Automatically, this is the configuration that you need for the serial line 1. Apply. Okay. Now, what we can do is to create a table here. I already created. Good. So here you should create a table, right click, animation table, and here are the percentage SWU, like this, SWU 182 and 183. Okay. So I need to do this. Now let's download this into the controller. So let's connect to the controller. Now make the download for this PC to controller. Okay. Okay. You can see there is the transfer on the HMI, on the graphic display, sorry. Okay. It's too bright, sorry for that. But that can indicate that we have something over there. I need to adjust that. So you can see here we have the connection successfully with the display. I don't think that you can see something over there, but now it's working. Let me see if I can set up the display over here. Okay, select timeout. We have 1 minute. Let's see if I can. I don't think that I can do it this way. Okay, so it's working fine. You can see over there. If I back, you can see the controller info and all the data. You can move the wheel over here to go to another menu. Okay, so this is how you can make the connection between the PLC and the HMI, this remote graphics display. We're gonna see later how we can make the connection. Okay, again the connection and make some and personalize the information that we have on the controller. So this is it for the establish the connection between the PLC and the HMI. We need to take care about the post configuration file for the serial line 1, and then the PLC download the program itself to the graphic display. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.